Hello, supervisors. Welcome to the OnCorps Timesheet and VISTA Report training. To start off, we'll be going to the homepage of our UAB AmeriCorps VISTA OnCorps. First, you will make sure that you are logging into the appropriate program year and hit Submit. Next, you will select Site Supervisor. If for whatever reason it comes up with a blank page, please refresh your page, re-enter your login information, and hit Login once more. Next, that should bring you up to the home screen where you will see any pending reports for review. First up, we see a VISTA report that is past due for approval. And then we'll also see a VISTA timesheet that is past due for approval. So we'll look at these and we'll make sure that we update them and review them appropriately. So on this homepage, we are going to select Review the Member Timesheet. When reviewing these timesheets, it's really important to check them for accuracy in category, description, and hours. At the end of the timesheet, they should have logged at least 35 to 40 hours per week. So on the first day, this member shows that they did community outreach activities for our program at a nonprofit fair, and they spent 5 hours there. If this makes sense for your program and you can justify that, then we will move right along. Tracking systems, they added emails to a mailing list for an hour. As far as site meetings, event planning, those both went into the categories of organizational development. They updated a volunteer manual, which went into curriculum training and development, and then they also trained volunteers. On this day, they took personal leave. With personal leave, I don't require a specific description other than them saying that they took personal leave, but we do require that they list the hours associated with their leave. For a full day, they would list 8 hours. And then the final hours or day that they listed, they did community outreach as far as social media planning and content creation, fundraiser prep. They learned a new task, so that fell under on-site orientation and training. And then they also researched in-kind donation opportunities, which was resource mapping. And the last activity they completed was professional development. They went to a national service conference for a full day, which was 8 hours. Now you will note that on this timesheet that the total hours that counted towards service is 29, but do take into consideration that they took a day off. So if they were to have those 8 hours of work, they would be within compliance for AmeriCorps. So once you get to the bottom of your timesheet, if there is no concerns or changes that you need to be made, you will hit I approve this timesheet. Otherwise, if you do need to have your member make edits, please say I have reviewed and do not approve this timesheet and put in the comments for the reason why this timesheet was not approved and what changes the member needs to make. For this one, I will hit submit and you're done. When reviewing VISTA reports, you can either go to the home page and select the report that you want to view, or you can go to Reporting, View Reports, VISTA Reporting, and it will take you to the most recent report. So we would go to Update, and we will be looking at their data listed in the VISTA report. It is important to note that VISTA reports do not have to equal up to a certain amount of hours, nor do you have to have a quantifiable item in each category each week that they're submitted. Some categories will not apply to some members or programs. And for those programs or categories that don't apply to you guys, please put 0, have your member put 0 in those sections. That way we know that they looked at it and we can continue on reviewing. So for this member, they managed 10 volunteers, and those volunteers that they managed did 3 hours of service this period. They spent 1 hour in on-site training and then 1 hour in effective volunteer management training. Now for the things that items they have 0, so they didn't recruit any volunteers this period, and they didn't do any outreach training this period, and that's okay. So we just continue on to make sure that the items that they listed make sense in accordance with what they did with you guys. And then the qualitative section, there should be at least an impact story or impact statement about what they did that week. It can be something as far as what they learned in their project, something that was valuable to them, or something that they worked on. And it can be as simple as 2 sentences. I was able to learn more about our annual fundraiser and how to secure in-kind donations. That will suffice. And the other description sections are pretty self-explanatory. Any challenges that they face, any partnerships that they're working on, sustainability efforts, so on and so forth. If you do not have any comments and everything looks accurate to you, you would hit approve. If it does not, you would hit put in the comments that what changes need to be made and hit needs attention. You can always review your past members' timesheets by going to time tracking, member service hours, and filter member timesheets. If you are looking for a particular member, you can go down on the drop box where it says AmeriCorps member, click the name and hit submit, and it will pull up all previous timesheets for this one, for your member. Please note that this is a test member, so there are not any timesheets submitted, but you get the point. If you want to review a previous timesheet, you would click on the respective timesheet and hit view, download, or reject. If you have any questions about the timesheet or VISTA reports and how to review them or approve them, please feel free to reach out to a UAB AmeriCorps program staff. Thank you for watching.